you look up and down their starting five. They have size and length at every position. What are some keys for you all? Just some of the experiences that you've gotten playing against long, active teams like that so far this season. What are some keys for you guys offensively?
Yeah, we're gonna have to move the ball side to side and move the defense. If we just try to drive the first side and play over the top, that plays into their advantages. So we just got to key in on what we need to do and do a good job of it tonight.
You've switched. You've been playing in drop. You've been coming over as help side. How's all this going for you? Just learning, the different defensive coverages at this level. I know you've done them in the past as well, of course.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Every level brings different challenges, and at this level, there's a lot of great players. So even if you're in the same coverage one night versus the other, it's going to be different based on who you're playing against. So just kind of picking up all the nuances of everything and being able to kind of take it into each game.
Doug talked the other night about Mark letting you guys choose when you wanted to double KD and the staff letting him get comfortable with his spots. I'm just curious if you've had this level of freedom before from any coach, and I guess what it's done for you. How would you describe it?
Yeah. Great coaches at the end of the day understand that they're not out there on the floor, so they give freedom to their players to go out there and make plays. And credit to Mark for doing that with us. And he has a great level of trust in us to go out there and compete at a high level and make plays. So it's great having a coach that believes in you like that, and it makes you want to play harder.
Yeah. Where specifically have they given you some freedom maybe on the floor?
On offense and defense, they're telling me, make reads and kind of play your game within the team game, and I feel like that's gone great so far.
There's not a lot of rivalries in today's game, and a lot of people are looking at you and Victor as being the next great individual rivalry. Do you lean into that, or does that make tonight a little more special for you? How do you view it from your perspective?
I'm not too focused on the next 15 years. I'm focused on helping the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Spurs tonight, and that's what we as a team are focused on, and that's what we really got to key in on.
We didn't say 15. I didn't say 15 years. I said tonight.
Well, you said the next great rivalry, and I plan to play 15 years, so that's what I thought you were alluding to.
Malachi Branham of the Spurs told me he tried to get you to come to Ohio State back in the day. Do you remember that full court press he put on you?
Yeah, that's my guy. I saw him all around the AAU circuit, and we hooped together at a few camps. That's my guy, and he definitely put in a good word for O State. Unfortunately, I can only pick one school, but O State's a great option for anybody looking at it or watching their games. Great school.
Mark gave that group to start the fourth quarter against Phoenix a lot of credit for how you guys were able to kind of put the game away in that fourth quarter. Just what did you see while you were out there and from that group that started that fourth there?
Man, intensity and energy and an extreme level of focus and playing to win. There was no focus on individual anything out there at the end of that game. It was Oklahoma City Thunder playing as a unit, and I think that paid off.
You guys held them without a field goal the last 6.5 minutes of that game. What were you executing on in those moments, that last 6 minutes of the game?
Man, just executing coverages and executing the game plan to a T. Throughout the game, we were able to see what they were trying to do and really key in on it. And down the stretch, I feel like we did a great job of learning from the mistakes we had made early in the game and cleaning those up to, really put a great effort in at the end.
Chet, Doug acknowledged that you guys have been throwing more lobs than last year's team. I'm just curious what role you've played in that. I guess what the conversation
you said like. What?
More lobs.
Lobs?
Lobs.
Oh, lobs.
Yeah.
Last year we didn't really have any lob threats, so it'd be hard to throw lobs, even though most of the lobs are going to somebody other than me. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's just my presence on the floor makes everybody want to throw lobs more. I don't know. I have no idea how that happens.
It's the first couple weeks of your career going to be, as you envisioned, sitting out last year, you're able to do a lot of watching, film sessions and stuff like that, but being out there and having the success you've had, is it exceeded your expectations?
I don't like to come into things with expectations. I just come in with the mindset to get better every day and learn from my experiences, and I feel like I've done a great job of that so far, and I got to keep it going. We're 10% through our season, so we got a lot of games left, a lot of lessons to learn. So that's the mindset I have.
What's the biggest thing you've learned?
I wouldn't say it's one big thing. I say I've learned like overall. Man, I can't pick one thing, man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Chet, you've had a pretty immediate impact as a shot blocker. Wanted to ask you about the emphasis or the importance of not only rim protection but rim deterrence, because against the Suns you had guys go into the lane and then see you and then pass right back out.
Yeah, credit to the coaching staff for putting me in a position to, maximize my abilities and use my abilities, and they've done that great so far, and just all credit to them, and then my teammates as well for helping me out. I wouldn't be able to go out there and execute anything by myself, so huge credit to my coaches and my teammates on that one.
Kenrich, just how are you feeling knowing that you're available to be in the game tonight?
I'm feeling good. Very excited. Woke up early. Just feel like the night before Christmas. So yeah, I'm excited.
Back spasms, it's not like an ankle sprain, right? It seems like that was a very different kind of process to getting back. What did your return to play kind of look like for you?
Yeah, it was definitely different. It was very, very frustrating for a period of time. I couldn't bend over and pick my babies up, so it was super, super tough. But I just got to give a shout out to the training staff for helping me out. Donnie, Taylor, AP, Kev, they helped me out and get back where I'm at, and I feel good right now. So yeah, glory to God on that.
Seemed like you were still pretty vocal on the sidelines. Just did you feel like you had to change your leadership style a little bit, knowing that you couldn't be out there on the floor?
Yeah, it's definitely different when you're not playing. When you sitting out for a month, it's different. You gotta talk to the guys with street clothes on. You don't have the same jersey and stuff on, so it's a little different. But I'm back now, so it feels good.
Kenrich, from that point of view, how have you processed the team's, early rebounding struggles, and I guess how much have you maybe felt like damn, I wish I could get out there and just to pitch in?
Yeah, I mean every game, honestly, every game that I'm watching, I'm seeing that we're struggling on the glass. It's more of just kind of having physicality to the game, just bringing that mentality to the game. So yeah, I definitely missed that part of the game. And when you sit out for a period of time, you kind of sit back and you're able to see kind of where you're able to help the game at. And for sure, it's definitely going to be rebounding.
With back spasms, like Paris said, they're kind of inconsistent. Are there any limitations that you have going out tonight, or anything you're like on your mind when you're playing?
Nah, no limitations, man. Once I get out there, it's 110%. Yeah, I'm diving on the floor, everything, taking charges. So I'm back full go.
Being out, what's that process like with being still trying to be a leader? J-Dub said you were the loudest guy on the side.
Yeah.
Was that something that you had to tell yourself, I got to do this to stay engaged, or was it just something that's already in you?
It's something that's already in me. Like I said before, man, it's super tough when you're not suited up with the guys and not kind of on the court with the guys. You're not able to be as vocal on the court, but I try my best to, when they come to the sideline, before, after the game, halftime, trying to talk to the guys and just give them some words of encouragement and just be a leader. So yeah.
Do you notice a guy like Chet getting especially amped up for a matchup like tonight?
No, it's just kind of just been a regular game, man, honestly. Another game on the schedule. I know the media sometimes tries to hype it up to what it is to be, but, we got to see them guys a lot of times throughout the year, 4 times, so it's become a regular game.
What do you think? What do you think about the court?
It's different. Definitely different. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about the court. It's blue. It reminds me of the Boise State football arena or stadium. But it's something different, and I like it. I like different, so I'm excited, man. I'm ready to play.
It's a little weird that your first game in almost 9 months is going to be on a court like that.
Yeah, it's going to be weird, but I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to play on the court when I seen it. And I mean, the timing is great, man. Is to be able to be back at this time. Like I said, man, I just give all the glory to God.
Kenrich, going back to Chet, I'm curious from your point of view how you've seen him maybe process the buzz around that, the rivalry, and like you said, kind of the media pushing that, and maybe the maturity surrounding that.
I mean, definitely matured. Like, honestly, guys, we don't even talk about it, to be honest with you. It doesn't even come up in the locker room or anything like that. So I can't sit here and say, hey, this is a big-time matchup for him, but we don't even talk about it. So
J-Dub is kind of taking that role as being the small ball four, that role that you were in a lot last year. What is thriving? What have you seen from?
Oh, he's been great, man. He's been great. He's been super versatile on both ends. Offensively, you seen last game, he went out and got 30. Just the evolution. I told you guys when he first got here, he was going to be, good, super good. Defensively, just being versatile, guarding 1 to 5 basically. That helps our team so much. So yeah, it's been great.
Kenrich, you sat out just with injuries, the other two in-season plan pool games. What do you think of the in-season tournament so far, and just your perspective on the team's approach to watching from the sidelines?
I think it's been good. It's good for the league. It gives the fans some excitement. Honestly, like I don't really too much know what's going on with everything. I just been kind of, I think, me speaking for the guys as well, just kind of taking it just as another game on the schedule, except for the court is blue. Right, yeah.
You also called your shot on Cason Wallace. How have you seen him kind of adjust to defensively in the NBA?
He's been great, man, for us. His game is very. I mean, you would think he's a 10-year vet the way he plays the game. Super solid, super reliable out there. Can guard a few positions, shooting the ball extremely well. So I told you guys, man, buy your stock.
Got a future in scouting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.